Okay. Well, we're just getting towards the end of October, and today's task is to yeah, they're quite good in the shade now, but they're about a week past their prime, because if you go out through here, colour check on the roof, I'm using Adobe RBG, which I think I had on in WA, and because it's so bright now, heading into summer weather, I got 5 right, 4 down, so 5 right in the colour grid, 4 down in darkness. I have pressed a few other things, so I may have stuffed up, but as you can see, they're on the John Wayne there, in here sort of thing. So, but today's task is to walk down to the creek line and walk along the creek line, because I was there last Sunday and it was absolutely fabulous. Unfortunately, we had a week where it got to 38 degrees on Thursday. It's now Monday. We had some rain after the 38 degree day, but I don't think it's going to be quite as good as it was last Sunday, but we'll see. So we're just going to walk down here. It's coming with a gopher, so I think we'll go off the don't know how much I've still got on this card, if it's a 2-hour card or not, but we'll see. But I've got the old wellies on, gum boots, galoshes, because we have gone past the 3rd week of October, and that's the rule, basically. As I said a couple of years ago, we had snakes at Sturt Gorge in late August, I think it was. So, yeah. Because we'd had a 24 and a 25 degree day back to back or something, and it woken up the snakeroonies a little bit earlier than usual. And I said I almost walked onto a red belly black snake sunning itself, and of course when they come out of hibernation or dormancy, plant term, animal term, yeah. They're usually quite venomous, because I just want to get some food, and and they say that even the young hatchlings are even more venomous, but they're smaller, but they're more venomous, because they just want a meal, you see, to grow, to molt, and then to mate, I suppose, when they grow up. But yeah, back vistas, because I know you like them, because I'll probably stuff something up, Probably find the settings aren't right for Adobe red, blue, green. But yeah, I was really happy with the coloration in my WA footage, all that work I had done. But the only hassle was this is just going to be like a cut down. Next year I'm going to probably, what I wanted to do this year, but it was such a bad year again, I was going to give you the whole spiel, but that's going to have to wait until next season, 2020, and I'll talk about 2018 and everything. And I was very happy with the colours, but I had to hold there was a problem with the button, with the actual movie button on the camera, so I had to keep holding it down with my finger, so that's why some clips are very short, and it's not like now I press the button I can just film and don't have to worry about holding the button down. So anyway, we're going to go over the bridge, and then we're going to go down into the creek line. There's water flowing, well, water in the creek. It was flowing last weekend, but as I said, we had the 38 degree day. We had a little bit of rain that's just filled it back up again. But and then we're going to walk along there. I'm going to talk about something, I don't know if you can actually see it, but I'll try and point it out for you in the creek line. So, yeah, but we'll just go down this way. I found this way is a little bit easier to get down. This This is one? No, a bit further along, I think. There's a little way in, you see. Somewhere around here. Oh, a bit further than I thought it was. Okay. Yeah, in through here. It's a bit messy because, you know, I think we've just come off the school holidays. About 2 weeks, I think. They had like 3 weeks of school holidays, and there's all this rubbish down here because I think they were playing or something. They're only kids, you know. Either that or came out the pipe. Did they bust the pipe, did they? Don't know, they're just playing. Anyway, they go this way first, and then we're going to walk all along the creek line. And it's a lot easier to walk now with my boots on because I can wash it. I can just don't have to pick and choose where I cross over. But what I want to draw your attention to is the liverworts. So we've got all these liverworts here. We've got all our CP related weeds, but no CPs. We've also got some of these flowers, which are, we've got these orange flowered ones, and then we've got something that's got similar looking flowers, but they're blue, metallic blue, but it seems to be a different plant. So whether it's some sort of co-evolution where the flowers are, you know, the same, or I don't know if they do change colour or not, but anyway, we'll cross over and walk along, and we'll note roughly where the liverworts. But we got something lovely, you know, we've got some of our lovely CP related weeds, as you can probably see. And we got our plantains and everything. So we got the liverworts, because as the story goes, back in the mid, well, all through the 80s into the mid 90s, basically, used to get these plants turning up from interstate at our, My Colours Plant Society shows, and I've got a whole load of stuff on negative and things like that, because I used to take a lot of photographs back those and slides and things. Of course we went through the King John Howard years, and we've had the Abbott Land years, you know, and so basically a lot of us are just trying to catch up half a lifetime. We put stuff in the can, and of course by the time we do catch up, we'll be too old and worn out to actually do the effort, or pull the effort to actually it'll be too much hassle and hard work, I think, to it would be nice to have a computer where you just, tell the computer, take those slides, upload them into the hard drive, sort through them by these categories that I name, connect it to a JFDI button, just fucking do it. None of this Bill Gates, would you, it seems like you're writing a letter, paperclip turns up, would you like to know, just fuck off. But apparently, all this stuff about the Bill Gates Society, that's apparently it's all obfuscation to get what's coming in the near future. Oh, I've been a good boy since, sort of thing, It sounds like it's going to go down that way, I think. What with the Clinton Foundation and everything else, so looks like he's been a naughty boy as well, so it's sort of like all this Bill Gates Foundation is a bit of, I've learnt my lesson sort of thing, or pretending to, I've learnt my lesson. I'm not really such a naughty boy sort of thing. Yeah, right, yeah, tell that to the hangman on the way to the noose sort of thing. I mean, all the money in the world is not going to, get you away from the will of the people. Everyone who's had trouble with their computer is going to say, well, I remember the time when I lost all my family photographs, or just about to do something and the whole thing crashed or something, and they say, well, you're really making our lives easier, you're just extracting money from us. Anyway, so we'll just look down here, and I'll start a new clip going the other way, I think. But so today's, as I said, endeavour is just to walk along the creek line, 2019, and have a bit of a chat, I suppose. Yeah, I like my weeds, the CP related weeds, and they can get so big. You know, they start off small, and they, you know, wouldn't you like a fly trap roughly that size? You know, as I said, I'm aiming for 4-inch traps, 4-inch traps, 4-inch petioles. So 4 and 4 on one side of the line and 4 and 4 on the other side. So basically a 6-inch, 16-inch size, a little bit over, you know, 16-inch pot sort of thing. I mean, if the weeds can do it, but that is the question. We've got the weeds, we've got the liverworts. Oh, I've got to give you the backstory on the liverworts. So maybe we'll start. We'll just finish off down here, and we'll start that on the next clip. Because I don't want to run through it. Because some people are probably still living as we were living like 10 years ago. You know, dial-up and ADSL2, and it's basically they've blown the $53 billion worth of broadband. Basically, it's a white elephant, as we suspected it was going to be. It's not like we didn't see it coming, you know. But you never know what's going to go down in America. We might just say, can we have some of that here, please? Because Scott Morrison is acting very strangely. He's sort of, he's almost acting like Trump in a way, which is totally unexpected. So how bad has been the, in quotes, the shit that's gone on? We suspected that the Clinton Foundation was involved in a lot, and Alexander Down and all these other things, and we suspected we had like a soft coup with Kevin Rudd. Is that what's going to happen? It's all going to be confirmed, and that's why he's acting a bit like Trump, to, you know, head everything off at the pass sort of thing, because push comes to shove, it could get really bad. Because if you notice lately that Kevin Rudd has always got like a smirk on it, he's so happy and he's got a smirk on his face, like he's been fully vindicated. I think he is going to be fully vindicated, and we're going to wake up and realise that the last 10 to 15 years has just been robbed from us, and all the King John Howard years and all that was another. So basically, half of your lifetime at least has been really taken away from you. And we're going to have like a mini revolution in this country, and it's going to be, no, you're going to do what we want. We want the Murray fixed up. We want proper broadband, you know, everything. We want you to look after the farmers, you know, do it properly. We want some of these Peter Andrews ideas to be tested in the across the continent. We might learn something new that doesn't just work on properties that have a, you know, oh, that sounded rather good with the echo. We'll find that it just doesn't work with people who've got a stream or a bit of a water feature on their properties. You know, it'll work anywhere, basically, but it'll just take a little bit longer. I don't know, you know. But, yeah, anyway, probably time to start a new clip and start talking about the liverworts. Okay, over and out for this one.